Hi everyone, I'm Joanna and I'm from the Philippines, and my research topic for this assignment is the moderating effect of tourist perceived value between social media marketing and destination visit intention. From week 2 of our class, we talk about that one of the easiest ways for us to conceptualize tourism is a process with a series of stages, and this process starts with pre-trip stage, wherein we talk about traveling and consider our options. In particular, internet has become the most important source of tourism information in today's society. We have an access to a tremendous amount of information to aid us in this evaluation and decision-making process. To start up, I just want to tell you a quick story about my trip to Cebu. And I just want to walk you through how I actually end up traveling to this wonderful place. So the first time that I thought about Cebu is that when I was having a talk with my friend who resides in Cebu, and she mentioned that her province is a wonderful destination with great food, amazing beaches and biodiversity, and also the people are very down to earth. So that got me interested, like maybe I should get a trip to Cebu.
Then I just casually searched on the internet to see some travel bloggers and what they said about their trip to Cebu. And then I found out that they have the place called Kawasan, where it is the home for the fantastic waterfall, and a place called Oslo where you can also swim with the whale sharks called Butanding. So I was like, that wasn't a bad idea for a summer vacation. And as I look further, I checked the plane tickets. Is it expensive to go there? It turns out that they have a low-cost airline called Cebu Pacific. They have a great flight schedule and the price is not bad, so I decided to book. Then I need to take care of the hotel. But first, I must check out the area of Oslo and Kawasan so I could actually see the photos of the street and see what the hotels look like. Then I checked the TripAdvisor to see what the reviews with the different hotels are. Then I used Kayak to see all the prices of the hotels, which brought me to hotels.com, Agoda, booking.com, and many choices when it comes to booking a hotel. And besides hotel, I have other options like, should I stay in a hostel? Or should I stay in an apartment with a kitchenette like Airbnb? I have all these choices, so after a few days of research, I settled down to Shangri-La Hotel because they have a very good deal in Agoda and has a great view of the beach and a good buffet breakfast. Just imagine all the decisions that I have to go through to actually bring myself to Cebu. That just shows what the modern customers, most preferably millennials, goes through when they are making a travel decision. Going from knowing where the place is, to the intention to visit there, to actually research and know how to be able to get there, and finally getting there. Think about the whole journey of going to some place. Maybe all of us have been tourists to other places, but you don't realize all the steps you go through to actually bring yourself to a new place. The influence of social media on tourism is growing. It is a primary information source for travelers when people search for traveling-related information online. The influence of social media on tourist travel planning behavior is existing. The use of social media in the travel planning process is not limited for searching travel information before the trip, but also a tool for sharing personal traveling experience after the trip. Now, let's talk about social media marketing. Social media marketing is a combination of platforms used to promote their brand and interact with its customers. Over the years, social media has grown to increase sales and direct traffic to websites. Social media can be categorized into 4 zones. The social community zone includes the channels of social media that base around communicating, sharing, socializing with those that are similar interest and personality. The social publishing zone is based around production and sharing of content that uses to engage within sites such as Twitter or blogs. Brands use social publishing as a distribution of commercial method in content marketing campaign. The social entertainment zone concerns websites focused on creating entertainment and enjoyment for users through arts, music, and gaming. For example, social gaming sites such as Candy Crush and Farmville, virtual reality worlds, or social community sites like YouTube and Spotify. The final zone is social commerce, which involves the interactive buying and selling of products on the internet. Example includes review and rating system such as TripAdvisor, Chatbox, and social shopping markets. With the rise of internet and social media use, companies are increasingly incorporating social media into their marketing strategies in order to enhance sustainable competitive advantage. Obviously, you want to set up your so-called embassies on these popular social media because you want to be where the travelers are normally hanging out. This is especially applied to international tourism marketing where a lot of people from different countries, different markets wherein they all reside on these popular social networks. First is TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor is the world's largest travel site enabling travelers to plan and have the perfect trip. TripAdvisor offers trusted advice from real travelers and a wide variety of travel choices and planning features with seamless links to booking tools. As a marketer, you want to also pay attention to what is being said about you on TripAdvisor. Second is Facebook. Facebook's latest vision statement is that people use Facebook to stay connected with friends and family, discover what's going on in the world, and share and express what matters to them. Facebook is mainly setting up a mini website or fan page so you can put your basic information such as your address, your phone number, basic information about your destination, and you may also share your photos and videos. Next is Twitter. Twitter is an American microblogging and social networking service on which users post and interact with messages known as tweets. Twitter is more about reporting what's happening lately and recent news about destinations. Instagram. Instagram's sole purpose is to enable users to share images or videos with their audience. Instagram is a perfect match for destination marketing because it is visually driven. Visualizing the destination is all about triggering our desires to visit a certain place. It is a perfect site to put a lot of beautiful and interesting images about the destination. YouTube. YouTube allows users to upload, view, rate, share, add to playlist, report, comment on videos, and subscribe to other users. It also offers a wide variety of user-generated and corporate media videos. Google Maps provides the layout of roads, the location of cities and towns, state boundaries, geographical features, restaurant reviews, and satellite images. Recently, Google Maps has launched the review sections under different locations. A lot of people don't see Google Maps as social media, but it's becoming more and more so because Google Maps is such a widely used app, especially when you're in the destination and you're looking for a specific things. There has been a joke now that if the business is not in the Google Map, then it does not exist, especially for tourists, because we don't know any better in the destination that we're into.
All of this have place in the marketing process, and of course, every destination has different targeted country, and so it is also important to research on the country's local language, social networks such as South Korea has KakaoTalk, China has Weibo, and Japan has Line.
One of the important concepts of social media marketing is that it is a two-way conversation. Engagement is the big word in social media marketing. It means that you want to encourage the consumer to go from passive consumption to active experience, response, and sharing. And the destination's strongest social advocates are the travelers who have been on the destination, use your service, and know about you.
Regular people are the key influencers among their friends. As you can see on the table, social media drives travel decisions. 52% of Facebook users have made travel plans based on their friends' photos. 76% of social media users update their social networks with status updates and vacation photos. And lastly, 80% are more likely to book a trip from a company liked by a friend than a conventional Facebook advertisement.
Photos are such a big thing in social media, such as networks like Instagram. As a marketer, you can take advantage of trending hashtag because people who has the intention to visit the destination will probably look at the photos from hashtags to know about the destination. The influence of online information sources have been discussed a lot in recent years. One of the prevalent topics is the influence of electronic word of mouth in tourism. Apart from the electronic word of mouth, there are many other types of online information sources that a person could reach easily.
Intention is something that we want and plan to do. An individual's travel intention plays an important role in traveling destination choosing process. Previous studies in consumer behavior and tourism have demonstrated a positive correlation between image and behavioral intention. The image construct has often been suggested as including two distinct but interrelated components: perceptual or cognitive and affective. So, the perceptual or cognitive evaluation refers to belief and knowledge about an object, whereas affective evaluation refers to feelings about the object.
Intention to visit the destination is one of the three factors that greatly influence a tourist's travel decisions. Intention to travel is also affected by tourist characteristics such as life stage and age, past travel experience, and tourist role. Past travel experience, as an indicator of familiarity, is crucial for a traveler's intention to travel and decision making. Travel experience may provide confidence for future travel.
Now, let's talk about perceived value. So first, what is perceived value? Perceived value describes a consumer's opinion or mental assessment of the value of a product or service rendered unto them.
Several recent studies have explained the importance of tourists' perceived values regarding their satisfaction with tourism destinations. How tourists perceive the value of tourism destinations influence their satisfaction, their decision to visit the destination, their recommendations to their friends, and lead to more sustainable future development. Various authors have attempted to understand the origin of tourists' perceived values regarding a destination. According to Jamal, Othman, and Muhammad, perceived value is a function of the feelings and attitudes of a tourist in regard to a product or service purchased. Perceived value considers the price of a product or service and psychological factors such as the perceived quality and emotional response. Recent empirical research attempted to establish the link between tourist perceived value dimensions with customer satisfaction and loyalty or intention to visit. Value for money is being cited by most researchers as a part of customer perceived value in association with customer satisfaction. Similarly, functional value was also found to have influence on customer satisfaction. Many other researchers also found other dimensions such as social value, epistemic and novelty, emotional value, and conditional value. Now, let's talk about the dimensions of perceived value. First one is functional value. It is defined as the perceived utility acquired from an alternative's capacity for functional, utilitarian, or physical performance. Quality, variety, reliability, comfort, safety, prices, accessibility, durability, and many more are considered as functional value, though the principal attributes has been known as price, reliability, and durability. Price plays a major functional role in tourism for middle markets. while overall convenience in service such as food, accommodation, recreations, and relaxations also play a major role in the main functions of hotel. Accessibility to destination and services creates a positive impact on purchase decision-making behavior. As the tourist satisfaction also depends on the service quality provided to the tourist, which also help the hotels to positively affect their hotel image, by which tourist perception increases for visit intention. Emotional value. Emotional value is the ability to evoke feelings and reorient to emotional stage while consumption. Relaxation is one of the main motives the tourist wishes to achieve during a travel to another destination for holidays. The feeling of belongingness or feeling of being in the right place increases the satisfaction and also the visit intention. Exciting experiences can please the tourist as it can create memories and can positively affect tourist satisfaction and visit intention. Epistemic value. Epistemic value is also known the perceived benefit and obtained from curiosity and natural need for the knowledge and innovation. Epistemic value gives expected benefits during the consumption experience. Experiences in new social environments, meeting new people, new food experience, new knowledge, learning culture, and new discoveries, good tourist motivators while adventure seeking such as taking risks and exploring out of safer boundaries gives personal satisfaction for travelers who enjoy in different cultural learnings and experiencing the world and finds pleasure from it. Different countries have different belief system from which the travelers experience a different belief system and it changes from destination to destination, which gives the travelers a knowledge-seeking experience. Conditional value. Conditional value occurs when product's utility depends on a particular situation or circumstances under which the product is purchased. With a bundle of cost and functionality factors, honeymoon choice is made with cost-effective and secluded exotic destinations. Often, school holidays chosen to travel on sunny climatic regions due to geographic exploration with cold weather conditions at home. Sand, and sea destinations are usually chosen for vacations due to wellness, exploration, and relaxation where cultural and historical importance is less. And the last dimension is social value. Social value is known to be the perceived utility associated with consumers' geographic, demographic, socio-economic, political, and cultural dimensions in recognition with product attributes in social groups where the customer belongs. Visiting socially recommended destinations through media or friends are a usual practice in assuming to obtain satisfaction through assurance of satisfaction. Famous locations and destinations create a higher image and respected among people. Social relationships being a motivating factor for travelers create satisfaction and visit intention. In summary, social media marketing is extremely important in any business strategy for the success it can bring to the company. However, marketers have to be careful and undertake in-depth planning in order for campaigns to be a success. Social media sites are making a tremendous change in modern life. The trends are occurring as a result of globalization, where technological advances act as a medium of information exchange worldwide. Information about destinations, for instance, has become abundant and easy to access through many types of social media sites. As a result, consumers are becoming more active in the search for information. Cognitive image has the strongest direct influence on visit intention. However, destination marketing organizations should not only help potential tourists to identify the cognitive image of destination, but also attract the tourists psychologically in terms of the actual tourism products of a destination as well as their mental perceptions. Customer value is the fundamental basis for all marketing activities. According to Zaid Hamel, value is the consumer's overall assessment of the utility of products based on perceptions of what is received and what is given, More specifically, a trade-off between quality and benefits they receive in the product relative to the sacrifice they perceive by paying the price. Perceived value plays an important role in examining tourist travel behavior and forecasting their future behavior intentions.
So this ends my video. Thank you so much for listening and have a great day. Bye!